Hello everyone, it's Nathaniel Hoover, aka Gemini Laser, aka Flashman85, here with another blind live stream of Deponia, everybody's favorite point-and-click adventure game about everybody's least favorite hero. So, what you were just listening to were some selections from ocremix.org. We have Zircon with Chrono Trigger, Calamitous Judgment. We have Shnabubula with Solstice, Pegasus Boots. And we have Prophecy with Doom, Iron Cathedral. What I'm going to be doing is picking up where we left off in case you missed any part of any of the previous streams. Here's basically what happened in Deponia so far. This horrible jerk, Rufus, decides he's tired of living in a literal junk heap that is this place on planet Deponia. I think it's a planet. And he decides to launch himself into the sky in the hopes of hitching a ride with space elves. And that all fails terribly. He comes crashing back down to Earth with a space elf, who then gets involved in a whole mess of things, and there's puzzles and craziness ensues, and after being a generally horrible human being going around town solving puzzles, he gets thrown into prison. So, let's resume. I left him there, like, what, a week ago in prison? So, let's see what Rufus is up to nowadays. Oh, poor Rufus. Well, that's been Deponia. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. So, no, just kidding. All right, let's bring up the real Deponia, solve some puzzles. Let's see if we can bust out of this prison that we have gotten ourselves into. And let's load a save game. Load game. And the leopard mode really does exist. I'm so glad to know. Okay, so we're in prison. Let's take a look around.
No great in the world can hold me back.
Please advise, team.
There, it moved.
On the volume balance. Right. Please advise on the volume balance, because I know we were having some problems last time.
No great in the world.
No, we've been there already.
There.
Let's see. Oh, so grating, so grating. Oh, the cell is so grating. What do we got? We got a tree.
It's the last tree left. I hope it doesn't croak. I mean, where would I test my herbicides?
This is very dramatic music for there being no imminent urgency about getting out of this cage.
Nothing else to pillage. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing?
NES Batman playthrough. I don't even have NES Batman.
As long as he's in police mode, I'm not going to be...
Oh, and hi, also with me, I don't know if you heard that, is my wife, Z-Saber, who will be... who will be my walkthrough person. Again, this is a blind live stream, so I do want to preserve some sense of blindness in it, so kindly don't just go blurting puzzle solutions if it takes me 30 seconds to figure something out. Also bear in mind that there is a delay between what you're seeing and what I'm actually playing, or vice versa. So in the time that it takes you to get frustrated with me standing around not figuring out a puzzle is the time that, I don't know, you can do some math, but give me a good, like, 60 seconds at least before you start getting antsy about things. If there's anything you want me to try, however, please feel free to ask about that.
Hey, hello there.
What is it now?
Oh, the Organon are out to get gold, so that's why it's dramatic. Okay. Oh, however, I can rebalance the music and the voices. Just let me know. I'll trust you.
You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh, why in the world would I do that?
I'm innocent!
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
I promise to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're and officially, right. Hello all in chat.
Already. The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell, nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a
When
chance,
are we ever
I
gonna meet a
seize it.
good-for-something
I determine my
drifter?
own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then
Seeing.
gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint, and if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourselves. I can tell you it's the third week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save gold.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I? I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
Wait, how does that... If he's going to be in there for weeks, where does he... never mind.
I have to save gold from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I give up.
Good.
For now. Fire!
Nice try, boy. But my fire detectors would tell me if there was a fire.
Yeah, that's a good point, No Lynch. I figure they just get, smashed up somewhere and, cramped in a compartment when he's
Medical
on,
emergency!
hospital duty.
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. And now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
I don't think I've ever been called a phony malingerer. That's a
I'm
first.
hungry!
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to wait till then.
Yes, and also, if you're new to the stream, or the videos, if you're watching these on YouTube, do bear in mind that this game may not be appropriate for all audiences. There's some stronger language, and Rufus does really terrible things that should not be encouraged for anybody. So, keep that in mind. Still, let me out.
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh, why in the world?
I give up.
Good.
Nothing!
So why don't you just be quiet?
Okay.
Hey, stop it!
So I have a
That's
cat.
a divining rod. Shoo!
Got a
Usually
funnel.
I'd say funnels are for cowards, but after my third exploded tank...
Got espresso.
Oh, I can't even look
Really
at it.
strong.
It
Wake
melts
people up.
my eyes. Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
Looking for water and also a key.
Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that. Yeah, who needs
waiting
patience
number
when there's a supply of
still.
explosives underground?
And we can set stuff on fire. Well, let's set stuff on fire.
If I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again.
No, melt it, melt the
That's
tree.
it. I'll just set fire to the tree.
Yes.
Gizmo will go into firefighting mode, and I can escape using the pole.
Brilliant!
If only I could reach the tree from here.
Okay, Cat, you have a mission.
Hey, I don't abuse pendant exchange.
Fine. Cat, you don't have a mission.
What? What was that sound? How the... Emergency!
Woohoo! Well, I guess that answers that question.
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree.
Oh, don't
and
tell me
she's
he's gonna
afraid
fall
to
for
come
that. That's just
down.
sad.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails.
I was hoping the cat would take my fire maker and set the tree on fire, but that's just as good. Okay. We're going to save in a new save slot. Yeah, somehow that worked, right? Savage. Okay. And checking again on the volume level. The audio balance of everything, my voice, the game voice, the music, sound effects, that's all fine? Maybe yes? Okay, so now we need to find goal. Is she in Wenzel's house?
There's no turning back. I need to before this.
Right, find goal.
Wenzel.
Rufus! What? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Oh, my voice
you know
is slightly
very well
loud.
what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Tony?
Oh, yeah, so there's
You?
that too.
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Gold?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? And why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
And who the heck is Gold?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
in the
You know, like you do.
basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun.
Okay, so before we leave...
I'm not looking at this misery any longer. I have to save Goal. You simply locked Goal in the basement?
Well, Tony had asked if she could come round to try my water. I didn't want to have another woman lying around unconscious in the living room. It would have somehow spoiled the atmosphere.
Wow, I didn't know you were such a romantic. Oh, my eyes!
Don't pretend. There's nothing in here you haven't already seen.
Yeah, true, but some things I like to repress.
Yeah, that is
You have
kind of surprising
better
that she
tasting.
hasn't closed the
You
door
know
yet.
that? I mean, Wenzel.
I'm just taking a shower, for crying out loud. What the heck is going on here anyway?
Let your new lover explain that to you. And put some clothes on next time someone comes to visit.
Why, that's...
Okay, into the basement. I wonder if the divining rod will tell us that we found water.
I am not.
No, okay. You're like, water, it's in the shower.
Goal!
Water, too slow. Just too slow.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up! Organ on!
But you're already inside.
No excuses! A strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
He hasn't been harboring anyone.
You're right, she
Just
really should have closed the door by now.
Go
She had a
ahead.
moment.
He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
No, you don't. It's an adventure game where you can't die. Well, let's light the basement on fire. Well, let's see what we can interact with. The door.
That'll take too long.
Okay, so we can't... Can we block it with the rod?
Look.
Well, that didn't work. Goodbye, divining rod.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, the cutscenes might be choppy, by the way. My computer doesn't seem to like streaming them.
Imminent flare!
Oops. Well, that was a series of unlikely events.
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom.
Did I just
On
beat
a
the
horse
game?
made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain and plan. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Huzzah, who's gonna care?
Cutscenes do not lag for me. You sure it's not the end? This kind of looks like the end.
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh,
Oh, maybe
you
not.
really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Araba, floppa baba.
Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we anyway?
Somewhere
Hey,
new!
that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go!
Thank you once again for explaining exactly what the objectives are. I kind of appreciate that.
Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here. Well, she seems to have coped okay. I probably shouldn't have parked her under a beehive when I took a break, though.
Oops. She's not going to be a happy camper when she wakes up.
Tetanus-inducing rust and oh, time. That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here.
Fine. Don't let me look at the maintenance box. Or the crane lever. Or the crane.
You're not supposed to put things on the rear shelf.
If you're planning to break. This time, I'll get a more worthy vehicle for us.
One from which you don't always
Horizon's already on
stumble off.
fire. Yeah, maybe not walk to the horizon. Oh. Thanks for playing Deponia. As usual, you've been a real pant load.
Oh, well, that was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And Goal. Oh, what am I going to do with Goal now?
So,
Damn.
the whole thing with adventure games is that it's about the solving puzzles. If you need to figure out what the puzzle is to solve, then it's not always as fun. So, if they overtly state, here are your objectives, or if they make it clear through gameplay situations, either way, you need to have a goal. You need to know what it is that you're going after. It's the journey getting there that's the interesting part. So I'm okay with them blatantly saying, hey, here's what you do.
No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared.
Okay, so we can go to the tunnel, we can go up, and we can go to the crane. I want to go to the crane.
The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of the canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection.
Which is right why Rufus could figure that out. Alright, so we got more levers to play
No
with.
matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared.
Tell me it's locked. Tell me it's locked.
This is beyond repair. This is beyond repair. Let's throw it out. Well, I think that's all.
Okay. So, we probably need a new fuse. And if we don't want to, we still need to refuse.
Come on now. Ah, nothing. Damn. You're not supposed. If you're planning.
Okay. So, oh, well, they completely wiped out my inventory. Let me save. Save. Okay. Continue. Buppity-buppity-bup. So nothing here at the moment. So let's go down. Let's go up. We can't get in here? We can't climb up or operate this? That's no funnel. So, no Lynch, you just ruined something before I've even completely explored this area, so mind yourself a little bit more.
Exactly the right carriage for my princess.
I'll sit here. Where will she sit? Check. Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere.
You have to stop expecting functional anything anywhere. Alright, so we got...
Something's still missing here. Oh yeah, of course. My interest.
Okay, so this is basically fix
Well,
the
what's missing
entire
here is
mining facility.
A plunger or a plunge. Yeah, well, there's something missing. That much is clear to an expert.
Hey!
Wow, a Lux 4000 power torch. What a waste.
Who needs that much light when he hightails on rails through a tunnel at 200 and without brakes?
Power torch, presumably being the European usage of torch, as in flashlight.
If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason.
Well, at least he's, you know, sensible. He's putting limits on himself. Just because he's an adventure game character doesn't mean he's got to interact with everything. Let's see what else we have.
Whoa, who's that?
A rusty drain pipe.
It doesn't look like a rusty drain pipe.
Gum,
Looks like a skeleton.
some floss. This will make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
One thing's for certain, this is not the key to eternal life. And the signalman seems to have set his last points. Hey you, come down from there! Oops.
At least that doesn't happen when he tries to touch real people. Well, I guess he was real at one point.
Too high!
Maybe I can use the leg of skeleton to get the key.
Too high!
Still too high.
It's damaging to one's health to work over one's head.
Okay, so maybe get up there somehow. And, oh. So that's...
Tetanus-inducing rust, and oh, that must be the fuse box for the signal.
Fuse box? I was looking for a fuse.
The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt could stop me.
You know,
What
if
naive
you
dunce.
hadn't completely cleared out your inventory, you probably could have done something with that.
Not as long as I still have 2 healthy legs of my own.
So again, we're finding ways to break doors open and get into
I can't
boxes.
make out anything. Where's Tony when you need
Still
him?
a little much of that. Oh no, are we counting fuse boxes now?
Where's Tony?
Oh, just take the whole thing, sure.
It's real filthy. Where's Tony?
Let's see how the skeleton thinks of himself now.
Hey you, hold this mirror, will you? Hey, you have to put in a little effort for this to work, lazy bum.
Playing with corpses never gets old.
All signals are on go, so why am I still here?
Keep taking stuff. No, I learned my lesson. I'm not closing boxes like a good citizen because I almost didn't solve a puzzle last time.
Red lights. The only lights whole districts are named after.
Okay, so we have 2 different varieties of light. That'll probably come in handy somehow. Maybe we need to build a traffic signal of some sort.
Huh, an old geezer rummaging through the trash. Hey, I could ask him for directions. Just to check if he knows, of course.
And...
It's a bad
The
idea
booze.
to ride a mine bike while drunk because of tunnel vision. On the other hand, there are a lot of tunnels around here.
Where are you going? The booze is this way. Oh, I see. You're going over the ramp.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses, laddie. Don't you even want to say hello before you're grabbing my hip flash?
Nope.
Whatever. Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend. Yes, steadies your hands and frees your mind. Lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades.
That's one
and
reason.
is as good a disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
Kirby Pink, I think they would just say to direct my mouse to the happy little X in the top right corner.
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No. My name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening,
I don't think
but
there's really anything enigmatic
It
about
was
him.
just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all.
Huh?
I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine hit, proper hit, all the same to me.
Visit Doc. Da-da-da-da-da-da. They call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one.
That's probably my favorite quote from that game, Kirby Pig. And I like that little bit of shared connection there, because it builds the game world that much more, that there's other stuff beyond just what you've seen.
I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that. There's a man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
Well, that's encouraging.
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
I like him.
Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment. But you're damn right.
So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, you look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher. Is it far to the lower ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific.
Sounds like a little bit of fourth wall breaking there.
Is it far to the lower...
Oh, I just asked
Great.
that, I'm
It's
sorry.
right behind... Right.
Terrific.
I just wanted to hear him say grandissimo again.
Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems. Only challenges.
Oh, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out
Got
when
99
they
challenges,
face
but
a
problems ain't
challenge.
one?
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
Well, here's a good conversation
My
starter.
girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just the piece of advice you need.
Cut off her leg.
Yes, keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come
Compliments
to the
your
right
malfunctioning
place,
brain
then.
quite
it
well.
It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Just
On the other
bring her
screen,
to
where
my
she
practice
is.
on the floating black market tomorrow.
tomorrow you say? Oh crap, that's too late.
No, you can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, she could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there
Well, that's
anything
a
else?
clue.
When the mine bike doesn't start, for example.
You mean that rust bucket over there? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the engine dies.
It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis, inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah, the parallel shank. Oh, you know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be two different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck! I've just found one. Here you go.
Aw, but I was gonna go to Tashi Station to pick up some power inverters.
Hey, great. This is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
Let's see.
You seem to know your way around women.
I don't know on what
You
basis you
said
get
it.
that.
Why do you ask?
A friend of mine knows this woman. He thinks that she's really got something. But, well, she's kind of engaged.
Oh my, Rufus. You sure know some weird people. Well, the situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter.
Are we getting more
As long
clues
as
for this?
the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubicle body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. Makes sense, eh?
I want to see a diagram of this whole thing now.
Can a misunderstood but extremely laid-back guy from the wrong side of the tracks compete against a rich Elysian?
Wait.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Always
Are they
the
doing what I
same
think
old
they're
story.
doing?
Love may give you wings, but a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel.
Oh
than a
no, this
wide
is what they're
nozzle.
doing to me.
That's just how things are.
I'm gonna need to figure out. I'm using dating advice to fix a machine.
Elysium?
Oh, Rufus, like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
All right, what can I do to catch the attention of a woman who's already engaged?
Well, there's no recipe for that. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes.
Do I sound like this when I talk
spokes,
about Mega Man
what?
when
Is that
the
easy?
conversation isn't about Mega Man? Okay, I'll come back to this.
Forget it. I know more about women than anyone else.
I see. So you're a ladies' man too? Well, I hope I could help you anyway.
Okay,
I
I
have
think
to
that's
get
it
moving.
from
Be
him.
safe. Always use goggles. And visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again.
What did Doc say?
Rufus, always remember, a power inverter inverts the power. If you implant an inverter, that gadget's function will be inverted. But why am I telling you all this? You, Rufus, are the most brilliant handyman in the universe. Someone should name a planet after you.
Ah, good old Doc.
So, if hopefully, maybe, this power inverter acts sort of like the, I can't remember what it is, but there's an item, a medicine in Valhalla Strikes Back that basically cancels the effects of anything that you put it in, and so I'm hoping, you know, maybe this would be one of those bring it the other direction kind of deals. Let's go to the outer turn. If I use 2 power inverters.
Boy, oh boy, it's dark in here. Luckily, I have mastered the high art of sonar orientation.
Welcome new
Listen
people
to
to chat.
sound waves reflecting from the walls, and phew, I can see like a bat.
I read hat. I can see like a hat. You
This is
deserve
a
that.
wall, no doubt about it. Ha! Finally, some light! Huh? The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. I don't have any other explanation.
Oh, well, see you later, Gavzilla. Thanks for joining us. Well, I've got a couple of lights, so I could probably rig up something.
Well, what's missing here? Yeah, well,
I want to invert it.
Let's give it a try. Whoops. Oh, it's always the same with these ravioli inverters. I hope it's still functional. Where's it gone? Oh, there, and there, and there, and here's another part that looks the same. Damn, what's supposed to be a part of it and what isn't?
Haha, okay. So, here we go with...
You can attach a screw bushing to
Yes!
a spherical body,
Excellent.
but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
Okay, so I don't need to go back and talk to him and write down notes. They give it to me here. This is good game design, thank
As long
you!
as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps.
Okay. I want to put it away. Okay. A push-on bushing, a screw-on bushing, and a clamp bushing. Emerald-colored muff, cobalt-colored muff, and a mauve muff. Good. Thank you for accommodating the colorblind guy. All right. So let's check this again.
A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one.
Well, let me see which one of these 3 I'm supposed to be using
4
first.
spokes, 2...
No.
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff.
Now, did that just rule out cubicle?
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. You can attach a screw bushing to a never...
So let's try this. And bear with me a couple of minutes, because I'm going to poke and try and figure this out. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves or cheer me on. This, unlike some of the other side puzzles that aren't just regular point-and-clicking adventure gaming, this is more of a kind of puzzle I can deal with. Not any of the, like, more of a logic puzzle than a Myst, maybe, type puzzles. Well, I get, yeah. So let me see.
You can attach a screw bushing to a
Which
spherical
we did.
but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
Okay.
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body,
Well, I'm guessing it's the mauve muff, as long as it has to stay attached to a cubical body, there will never be the thing I'm trying to make with a mauve muff, which does not make sense to me, unless it means this is not the thing that I'm looking for. Was what acceptable? Oh, yeah, Atticant. Yeah, that was totally fine. Thank you, Mirkwood.
a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. A dorsal power inverter still has more
looking for
spokes on the bevel
right?
than a
It's a dorsal power
binossial
inverter?
one. A dorsal power
There's more
inverter
spokes
still
on the
has
bevel
more...
than a binossial one. So,
4 spokes,
screws,
2 spokes,
clamps. So that's 4 spokes, screws. I think the spherical one is what we're going for. I seem to recall that was what was in my inventory,
A
too.
dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
So, let's put clamp on there, let's put push on there.
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff.
I don't know what that says about these other two.
A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one.
And I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to figure out which one.
As long as the mold, there will never be.
So we have an
A
avial.
dorsal power inverter
Oh,
still
avial,
has more
dorsal,
spokes on the bevel than a
and
binomial
binomial.
one.
Okay. And we wanted avial. So
2 spokes.
maybe I have it wrong.
A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binomial one. As long as the mold muff has to say it, there will never be.
So let's work under the assumption that this one's avial and this one's... Well, actually, I guess either one of these could be... Try this and see what happens.
Ha! I can build a power inverter in my sleep. Off into the inventory with it. I wonder if I can assemble a second one.
Probably. You could probably
Yeah,
just do
this
it
doesn't-
wrong.
Not bad,
Okay.
Rufus. You're a natural.
So I don't know
I'll
if the rest of it was
assemble
just
the third
process
one
of
real quick.
elimination,
There.
or
I bet the doc couldn't have done it as brilliantly
if I
as
did
me.
as much with the clues as I could have, and then I still missed one or two. I don't know, but I'm content. That was much, much, much better than the other types of puzzles like that. Saveity. Overwrite-ity. Continue-y. Okay. So, now let's try this without blowing it up. And knocking it all over the place.
And sit tight. Ha! I mean, of course it does. It's a piece of cake for a pro. Let's give it a try. Like a kitten with asthma. A cool, exploding asthma kitten. Off we go!
Oh, I should probably put a light in there so I know where we're going in the tunnel.
Whoa, a lever! Woohoo!
Woo, that was fun.
What a ride! Wonder where I am. Hey, wait a second. This looks exactly like the starting point, only I'm facing the other direction. Huh. They must have arranged the tracks symmetrically, or I must have gone in a circle.
Aha! Somewhere
Knew
new.
this would happen. Ah, yep, all clear. I don't have any trouble with pasta recipes. Okay, this seems to be the signal box. From here, I can switch the points along our route through the mines.
Oh! Not what I thought I was doing.
This says I haven't loaded enough trash to be able to switch the points. That doesn't matter, though. I can't take off without goal anyway. This says I haven't loaded enough... That doesn't matter, though. Yep, I don't...
Huh. Can I get back up? Dismount! Yes. Oh, and I can't go over and do anything with that. Okay.
Yep, I don't know.
There's this thing.
Locked.
Of course, it's another locked thing. Can we...
The trackman
Do we have a bone to pick with this lock?
Never set foot in here again. Well, he should have hung himself a little higher.
Ah, yes. We'll get the key off the skeleton. That's how we'll do that. Let's see if we can further invert the mine bike.
Huh. If I invert a power inverter, will the current go straight? That's an interesting theory. As soon as I have my lab set up in Elysium, I'm going to look deeper into that.
I'm sure you will.
There's no inverting back.
Alright, Right, and so there's not enough trash, so we can't do anything
This bike is
there.
bad.
Whoa, that's not what I wanted to click! Oh well. Guess we're back down here.
Again, the lever!
Interesting, I can't get at my inventory right now.
Something's... Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the... Let's see, just for fun. Let's see if I can do anything in the fuse box here with the inverters.
What? Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Whew. Obviously, I don't want to invert this. Not again.
Maybe I want to invert it with something binausial.
What? Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Whew. Obviously, I don't want to invert this. Not again.
Okay. And presumably sticking, you know...
Real creativity doesn't need red signals.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so... back up here. Okay, and we're back in here.
Crap, I can't reach the
Sorry, no
headlight.
Lynch. What?
Crap,
What do you mean you can't reach...
Crap.
How can you not reach the headlight? You're so confusing. Let's see if you have anything new to say, Doc.
Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
I have some...
Keep 'em.
Nothing...
Very well. You want a DIY?
Again.
No, don't need any of that. You have outlived your usefulness. Okay, is there anything I can do yet? No, not to pick up the key. And I don't have... I don't know, did I try this on the maintenance hatch?
Not as long as I still have...
No. And just for fun.
The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt. What naive...
Okay, and we tried going in here before.
Oh, that's due to the darkness. When it's light, my soul... All signals are on go, so why am I still here?
Okay. Oh, let me see if I can snag this now that I've spoken to him and am being all friendly like. Yes, check it out.
I was talking about one sip, not the whole bottle.
Did I tell you that I have herpes?
What the? So what's the big idea drinking from my bottle? I'm a doctor. Amongst other things, I can't afford any disfiguring infectious diseases. Who'd be willing to undergo brain surgery if I had one?
Yeah, who would?
Wipe the bottleneck clean at once, and thoroughly.
Okie dokie.
I'll consider it. I'll wipe it with my completely clean leg of skeleton.
And what's this supposed to be?
Well, my stuff is so dirty.
You're not honestly planning on using my precious booze as a detergent, are you? Alcohol goes either
I will look into
liver
that, Mirkwood.
or into a tank, so please stop that.
Can we invert the signaling light?
I'll just attach it. Doesn't fit. I'll have to access the fuse box for that.
Good thought. Alright, so back here, and let's... see where this takes us. Well, we know where this takes us, but let's get back here and do what I was gonna do before. Okay, so we're up here.
Looky here. There really was a secret passage. I wonder
Nice.
where it leads.
I don't want to check it out yet.
Top notch.
Oh, okay. Easy. And then another
All
signaling
signals
light.
to what? All six.
Ah. Okay. So... oops. Hi, Rufus. Thanks for joining us. So now let's see where this takes us with different lights in place.
Again, the lever!
Okay, so nothing different there as far as I could tell, but this light is now bright, which is good. And let me see if that's because I hit the signaling light. Okay, so that will do something with it. I'm going to leave that on for the moment. Alrighty, let's see. So we've looked at everything here. Let's go back down, see if there's anything else in the junk heap.
I
That's a
lost
heap of
one
junk.
power inverter, but found 3. Hey, business is looking good. I lost one power.
Alright, so there's still this lever box over here. Maybe we can use maybe we can use the leg?
A dead conductor stopped on a stop signal. That's kind of ironic. Oh crap, it doesn't fit. Looks like I need a lever.
Okay, so we still... Let me see if I can, like, dangle the
Not as long
leg
as I still
out.
have 2.
Alright. So, taking stock for a second of what all needs to happen. I want to get the lever that's through here that we keep flying past for there, probably. And in order to do that, I probably need to mess with, like, the fuse box and invert it so that it does, maybe goes the other direction or something like that. Yeah, the thing is, you speed by too quickly, it doesn't give you the opportunity to... Oh, the lever from earlier. That's an interesting thought. I will try that. If I can get up there.
Still nothing.
I don't think... If this is the one you're talking about, I don't know if that's going to work.
I knew it all along.
Really?
You don't need yoga if you're resourceful.
Wait, what did we just do?
You're not supposed to put things on the rear shelf.
If you're planning to break.
Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand what we just did.
You're not supposed
If you're
What did we just do?
still nothing.
What benefit does that have? Is that propping it up so we can break? Maybe I wasn't supposed to solve that puzzle yet. Okay. Well, while we're here...
Well, she seems to have coped okay. This time, I'll get a more worthy vehicle for us.
one from which you don't always tumble off.
I know, brain implant and into that funnel over there would be nice. All right, I'll think of something else. Huh. The unconscious woman and this... Well, you don't have to be a G...
Okay. That's okay. It seemed to have solved something that will eventually become important. So I can get down, but I don't want to get down with my bad self. We've opened the maintenance box. We need a fuse to be able to operate something. We have a dirty mirror that we'd like to make clean, probably. So if we go back to the tunnel... At least that got the bone out of our inventory so we don't need to worry about it. So what was I doing? I was taking stock. I feel like there's something over here, probably, that I can still do something. What are you?
Dirty old rag. Every respectable handyman has one of these.
How did I miss that before?
A dirt... Every Huh. This dry cloth just spreads the dirt around. Must be broken.
Alright, so let's go back and use this on the bottle of booze. And then we will have it damp, presumably. And... there we go.
Clean. Now I have a cloth soaked in alcohol.
Great.
Hi there. Do you come here often?
Well, the frame's a bit dinky, but I like the motif.
That's motive.
Mirrors are very good for...
Yeah, yada yada yada. I don't need any lectures.
Of course not.
Can we use it on lights?
Right on. Our friend, the signalman.
I'm sure there's some part of this that's obvious to other people that I'm
Don't
not
drop
quite
it,
picking up
you
on.
hear?
Okay.
Well, the frame's a bit dinky, but I like them.
Alright, so let's see what happens now if I get in here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all.
Yippee! Again, the lever!
Because to me, the signaling light is just like a nicety for the people moving around. I'm not saying, yeah, I know I need this, that I need the key.
Ouch!
Fine, I'll shut it off first. And the problem was the key was too high up for me to get, and maybe I wanted to get on top of the thing that he's hanging from to be able to access it, based on the way Rufus was talking. So let's try this again. Take this out. Let's see what happens with the red one. Here we go. Well, maybe it's a very strong chain.
Well, the frame's a bit...
Yes, it is a skeleton key. No, I keep doing that. That's not what I want to do.
Yippee!
Yeah, okay, so the light does nothing practical. Look at this board again. You're gonna say the same thing. Okay. So am I supposed to read this as something I need to do something with? Are we still? Yeah. Can't do anything with the lights, can't do anything there.
No dice without the mind bike. This says I haven't loaded enough trash to be able to switch the points. That doesn't matter though. I can't take off without goal anyway.
Can I load more trash first? I'm trying to figure... I'm having a little bit of difficulty figuring out what specifically to do next, because we've established... What? Oh, did that weigh him down enough to go down? Is that what happened and I just missed it?
If people would trust me more, I wouldn't have to steal keys off them all the time.
Alright, so now back up we go. Now we'll open it.
A hex key for hex nuts, the nerd amongst tools.
Oh, I didn't realize that the lever had lowered him. It looked the same to me.
A hex
Okay.
key for hex nuts, the nerd.
Okay, so we have a hex key. And I know where we're going with this. If I can find the place to click to do it. Okay.
Fios.
A component that's designed to fail. As if you need to design components for that.
Alright, breaking the light bulb it is.
Break a thing for luck? I don't need luck. I've got expertise.
No, I'm leaving this open because maybe...
Let's see, if I install the power inverter here, the signal is doing the exact opposite of what the signal light is showing.
There we go.
Excellent.
That's the part I was missing. Alright, so now... let's just see what happens when we do this. Haha. Okay. So now let's switch out the ligates. How's everybody's week going so far, chat? We all hunky-dory? We all spiffy-biffy?
Yippee! Yaha! Again, the lever!
No.
One leg's enough.
It's been a bad week for me too, no Lynch. Okay. We still determined that we
I can
can't.
see.
Yeah. There we go. What are you?
The lever for the points. Detached and discarded. It was probably the signalman's last wish for the mine bike to never roll again. Well, he didn't reckon on me. Hey, there's still something in there. This is still half full.
There you go, you optimist. Oh, just drink it, why don't you?
Only a beetle. Hey, there's still something in there. This is still half full.
Oh, don't do it again, you know better now.
Only a beetle.
Okay. So we have a beetle bottle. Beetle battle. Oh, wait. Can I switch this for your boost?
Will you cut that out? You can have a sip if you want to. That doesn't mean that you can siphon the whole bottle.
So why don't you make yourself clearer next time?
And what's this supposed? I can't afford. So please.
Can I invert your booze and make it anti-alcoholic?
That stuff is so dirty.
You're not honestly planning on using my precious booze as a
Hangover
detergent, are you? Alcohol goes either into the liver or in. So please stop.
Okay, well, do some stuff that we know we can do. Including, but not limited to, putting the fuse in here.
A component that's designed. It works! It really works! Now, I only have to heave goal onto the mine bike.
This will not be good.
And whammo! Huh? Where's the mine bike? Oh, crap. I knew I forgot something.
Okay. I guess it makes sense to have something to load her into. So we need to get this over onto the other track.
I don't have any trouble with...
I'm still trying to figure out what significance the control panel has, because I feel like that's vaguely important. Oh, the lever! Let's do something with the lever, shall we? Yay! And away we go!
Child's play. Ready? Go!
This is how I sound when I'm operating any kind of machinery, for example. Ow!
Crap! Oh, damn! What's wrong with me? I'm usually totally laid back. It must be the fumes from the mine. How can Doc stand them? Huh, I better go and ask him.
Okay...
Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
I have...
Keep 'em.
Doc, I'm a little highly strung.
I can see that. Look at you. The hands, the eyes, the hair.
Huh?
You should do something about it. Unrest is a handyman's death. If I get too twitchy, I meditate.
Meditate?
Yes. You should try it for yourself. Like this. Lodge your leg behind your head and fixate on a point on the horizon.
Okay, so I see
Wait,
the clue.
I'll show you.
Ow.
That's Doc, trash dealer.
Just take it in. Fix your eyes on the horizon. Refreshing. And now, just a sip of booze and... Rufus, do you happen to know where my hip flask might have gone?
Why, that's strange. It was here a moment ago.
Yes. And now it's protruding from the hem of your coat.
Huh? Well, how did it get there?
Give him the bug juice bottle.
You must either have pocketed it, or we're dealing with wormholes here.
Hey, I don't have wormholes. I see the doctor several times a week.
Let me see if I can do that again, and then manually switch the bottle.
Hello.
I have...
Keep up.
Could you...
Of course. Just like this. Just take it in. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all.
That'll do.
Just take it in.
Doc? Well, he's
What's
in...
wrong? You're not fixating
There's
at
nothing
all.
much left I could pocket.
Okay.
Just take it in.
I took it in. I took all of your booze.
What's wrong? You're not fixating at all.
Why are you still talking? You're on a different screen now.
I've got Doc's booze, the source of the steadiness of his hands, and his bad breath.
I'm sure this is not a good public service announcement. Although I think it's generally accepted. Don't be Rufus. Alright, let's get back up here.
Tetanus-inducing...
You want me to use the booze on the horizon? Is that what you're saying?
There's enough junk lying around here. Break a thing for... I don't need... Break a thing for... I don't... Child's play.
Or do I need to drink it while I'm sitting in the cockpit? Nope.
Crap! Oh! What's wrong with me? I'm usually totally laid back. It must be the few... How can Doc's... Huh.
Try this again.
I've got Doc's booze, the source of the steadiness of his hands, and his bad breath. Child's play.
Now. But I did learn how to meditate. I put my leg behind my head.
Crap!
Well, obviously that didn't work either.
I'm usually totally laid back. It must be the few... Huh.
Seat leg behind the head. It all makes sense. Fine, I'll go back and learn how to meditate.
Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh, hello.
I have...
Keep up.
Could you show...
Of course. Just lodge your leg like this.
Oh, yes. A point in the
Just take it
horizon.
in. That's right.
What?
See how everything gets more focused and how the colors are more lively? I have
What?
fixated on that strange blue shape to the right. Now I let my eyes wander to the north until I see a blue pole. Now I gaze
What are these
far over
letters?
to the west to that green thing. And then in a straight line to this blue thing down there. And then, finally, whoa, I'm already utterly
I get the
entranced.
feeling this
In
is
any
going to have
case,
something to do with
You
the puzzle
have to
solving.
tell the world who you are. I am a river. After that, I take a good swig from my hip flask, and I'm all relaxed. Got
Gotcha.
everything?
Okay. Off we go to do it right. Wait. The
Leg
horizon.
behind the head? Check. Fixate horizon? Check. Here we go. Whoa.
More letters.
I am
Trippy. Say what? Oh, did I need to actually listen to him and say the order of things? Fine. I like pumas.
Pumas! I am a pumas! Yeah, I'm much more relaxed now. Huh? Why is my leg shaking like that? I'm probably not a pumas after all. Maybe this wasn't right.
Fine, I'll go back to the man, and I will learn exactly, and I will write down and memorize what it is that you want me to do.
Hi there.
What?
It
I
would
have
have
some
been
people-
sufficient just to do all of that. We didn't need the extra bit of jumping around and looking at letters.
Could you...
Just like...
Okay.
That's right. Can you see how everything gets more focused and how the colors
Yes,
are
I
more...
can.
I have fixated on that strange blue shape to the right. Now I let my eyes wander to the north until I see a blue pole. Now I gaze far over to the west to that green thing. And then in a straight line to this blue thing down there. And then, finally, whoa, I'm already in any...
Okay. Yeah, I know I need to follow a trail. I understand what's going on here. I just need
After
to...
that, I take... Got it?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to pay attention to that. But here we go.
Leg behind... Fixate... Here...
So his instructions say,
Whoa.
look at the blue thing to the right. Goodness, aren't we glad we're colorblind? The blue thing to the right looks like maybe it's a U.
What?
Maybe that's a U? No, it's a P. It wants me to do a P. I already don't know. I probably need help, dear, yes. Okay, so presumably it starts with a P. The only P's that I see are over here on this side. And I see two P's. So, unless you see a different P, dear. The instructions, I thought, were, yeah, blue shape to the right. But I don't... I see a U and I see a whatever the heck that is. So from wherever that is, north to a blue pole. Well, blue pole, I don't know if that's blue. I don't know what that color. Just do this.
Yeah. Huh? Oh,
No.
leg thick here. Whoa.
Let me see if it gives me the same options every time and I can just narrow them down, or if I see the same option appear multiple times and there's different random ones.
What?
Are you learning to meditate?
I have learned. I'm trying
You're
to...
at the crane?
Yeah. So I tried Puma's,
Skeleton leg.
which didn't work. Did that.
Drop it in the back of the seat.
Yep, did that.
Click on the horizon.
It did it.
Color letters. Select Pub.
Pop up.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how we got to Pup Up. Okay, so maybe...
And now?
Okay, now that it's not wiggling, I can see the P in the horizon. It did not look like anything.
I can't feel my tongue around this.
That could have been an okay puzzle,
Wow.
but as with many things in this game, I don't think they quite executed it right, because this right here where my cursor is, I think was supposed to be a P, but you can't see it when it's all blurry, and being colorblind, I can't readily tell you, is this a blue thing, is this not? Whatever, it's done, right? Did we... Oh, I need to take a swig.
I've got Doc's booze, the source of the... I think, but I can't allow... Once again, nice and easy.
That's not nice and easy music.
Rufus, Rufus, yeah!
She just doesn't look that good right now.
She's secure enough. Let's go. Hold tight, babe. You're gonna tell our grandchildren about this ride.
Whoa. Here we go. Get ready for probably choppy cutscene. Make go. Miraculously, she didn't fly off.
Huh. Oh, you're quite heavy, babe. And I thought you were making yourself extra heavy when I lugged you up the hill just now. Never mind. The controls are exposed, and there's a circuit diagram. This'll be easy as pie.
No, it'll be a very bad pie that no one wants to eat. I don't wanna. No! I don't wanna. Buttons! I don't wanna. Wait! Yes, I really want to skip this minigame. Forget this. I have no interest in figuring this out.
Warm. What? Don't say you've already got one of these new infrared visors. No.
My beard sonar has gone to red alert. They have to be somewhere close by.
I'll send a helmet fax to the bailiff immediately. You two are shitting me, right?
Hold on for a second. My shoulder seismograph is giving me strange readings.
You're right. I feel it too. Guys, strange. According to the soul barometer in my boot, the ground pressure hasn't changed.
You should just get a tricorder. It's a lot easier than building this into all of your
guys, say it can't be an earthquake.
parts.
Wait, my kneecap ultrasound detector is registering strange readings from...
Nice. Wow.
I'm still alive.
Well, you are anyhow.
I'm not an easy man to break. They call him Rufus. Rufus. And what a sight! The Lower Ascension Station. I did it once again. You see that? I did it. Oops. Maybe I should get you to a place that is a little more comfortable. Luckily,
like a coffin at this
downhill
point.
Ride from here. So, do you want to be carried? Which would be plain boring. Or do you prefer the fun and fast way? Yes!
Oh boy! We beat something else. How is that even easier than the intro scene when all was said and done?
For a way to decipher apparently missing text passages here. They still found no reasons why scratches and lesions related to ghosts subsequently appear. But then why should it bother you? For he finally managed to haul her more or less unharmed to the rendezvous spot, and that without expecting any pay, except for the reward. But it's not about the context, so get on with the plot. Huzzah, get on with the plot.
I might use that somewhere else at some point. Hooray! Well, that was good. That was perfectly fine. I wasn't as keen on a couple of the things, but for the most part, that was one of the better parts of this game so far.
Wait for your fiancé to show up. That Cletus guy is really a lucky fella. I hope he'll keep his promise. Well, now we just have to wait. I guess I should search for a way up to the platform on top of the tower. The view should be good from up there.
Oh, no, Lynch, you haven't even finished this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to poke around this room, and then I think this is probably, hello, buffet time. Or Buffett time, if it's Jimmy Buffett time. What I was thinking of doing was looking around this room and then calling it a night, but maybe if we really want to, we can keep going.
This doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted.
All depends on what all y'all have up for tonight.
That's stupid. Chewing gum, and fast. What? I want chewing gum. Huh. Voice control seems to be broken.
So we just got us... Oh, and we lost all of our important useful things.
This doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted instead, with a hat and a cape.
Eat it, Rufus.
I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. I'll keep the rest much...
Go, looks like she needs some used gum.
Not to criticize, but you could use some gum, babe. This here is mine, but I'm sure I
Patch
can
up those
find another
wounds
one
you
for
inflicted.
This seems to be in the wrong place. It isn't even level with the wall. Oh, this selects the flavor of the cotton candy. It's set to neutral at the moment.
Just as a general thing, I'm not too keen on carnival aesthetics.
I followed him here.
I have enjoyed going to carnivals,
He
certainly,
bought
but
me some cotton candy. Then he said
just in terms of locations where we could be, this wouldn't be on the higher part of the list.
I never saw him again. Fished with dynamite and sun-dried.
You know, that's a good point. I haven't saved in this new section, so let's do that! Yeah, well, Midian...
Dynamite and sun-dried.
I had something clever to say, and then...
These lamps must
disappeared.
be of some significance. I just know. I've laid her down on a bed of roses. Well, rose hips, to be precise. Oh yeah, the gentle touch of nature's itching powder. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I bet your fiancé isn't half the daredevil I am. Huh. Oh yeah. One fish of the day, please. Ugh, I should have said which day. Yummy. Skewered anchovies. They had those when I was a kid, too. Wow, exactly those.
I was gonna say, hopefully not those same ones. Suspicious lamps.
These lamps might just not...
I bet they're not. I bet they're just a red herring.
Oh, this selects the flavor of the cotton candy. Huh, seems to be broken. I'm sure I have to solve this lever problem first. I know how things are going down here. 1 serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine has no ears and no eyes. Otherwise, it'd be able to see who it's dealing with.
And break down just so it doesn't have to deal with you.
The switches change the lights. There are 3 on this side and 1 on the other. Aha! 1 off, 2 on.
Ah, okay, I see the ones that are active.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oops.
3 and 3. That's 6, isn't it? I have to think binary.
What?
I've had that before. It's impossible that these levers don't have any... It's simply It's impossible that... It's simply... I've had that before. I have to think binary. They're all prime...
I'm really hoping this is just one big red herring.
What if I calculate...
Yeah, because he's overthinking it way too
There's
much.
something behind it. What the... A plug! Oh, man.
Stick your finger in the outlet, Rufus?
It can't be that easy.
Rafflecopter? Rufus? Yay! Wait, I'm sorry, I shouldn't get excited about that. What?
I've been here before. As a kid, I followed him here. Then he said I should wait for him while he was looking for... I never saw... 1 serving of cotton candy, please. I suppose the machine had no eyes. I think some kind of stick...
Oh yay, anchovy cotton candy.
Machine, create a new flavor from this. I hate gadgets that only do what they were designed for.
Wait, what?
Machine.
But I wanna... Why not?
I hate gadgets that only...
Fine. I'm just gonna sit here and subject you to this, Oh no!
Now it's set to calzone.
Calzone, okay. Will calzone go with anchovy?
Machine. I hate gadgets.
Didn't think so. Yeah, I think I tried to eat the sardine before,
Now
didn't
it's
I?
set to phosphor.
And it didn't let me?
Yummy. They had those, but wow. Any foodie knows anchovy.
Oh, maybe he will eat it.
the longer
Okay.
they're
Yeah, I
stored.
didn't examine that in the inventory and was not expecting him to try and eat it. But I should know better.
All I wanted to have was the stick anyway. There are fish remains.
Okay, so what do we have? We had phosphor, calzone. These are great flavors
Now
of
it's set
cotton
to
candy. Neutral, okay.
Now it's set to calzone.
Alright, well, sulfur's probably the most useful of
Now
these.
it's set to...
Or phosphor, I'm sorry, not sulfur. Yeah, I know it's eat for some items, I thought by clicking on it there that he would have interacted with it in the same way.
You could read in the dark on the toilet after eating that.
No, that's terrifying. And you're gonna do it, aren't you? Oh, you fool. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves another one of these that we're not going to eat.
This doesn't say anything about if there's a dancing...
So having played No One Lives Forever, I remember that the phosphorus rounds are the ones that light up and burn. So even if I didn't know about phosphor in real life... Let's see, we got the anchovies, we got the cotton candy, we got the cockroach gum thing. Okay, I'll explore a little bit more, and then call it a night. But if everybody's getting tired and I'm losing my audience, just let me know, and then we'll stop.
That's the entrance to the candy shop. After Dad left me, I lived there for a week. Or was it an hour? Time passes so slowly when you're high on sugar.
And... stuff down here.
Huh. The mosaic depicts a group of trash crabs in a mating
Trash
ritual
crabs?
with cocktails and colorful twisted straws. Or it doesn't. It's hard to make out any details without any light.
I know what might fix that. Whoa, just kind of jump over there, Rufus, why don't you?
The cotton candy isn't glowing bright enough.
Okay. Can we...
Chewing gum can never contain too much sugar. I should have switched this with Tony's dental floss.
Let's put some gum on it.
Chewing that does... There's a mount for the torch in the niche. There are
that's
mirrors
convenient.
around it to focus the light. That could... Or...
No, I want to open back up. Open up. Alright. In you go.
The stick fits into the fixture. To shed light on the mosaic, the cotton candy would have to be on fire or something.
Okay. My audience has already gone to bed. Let's see what's over here in the tower.
Is this acid or water? Just water.
I'm pleased that this session is going better in terms of
bright.
keeping things along without begging for help
Down there.
than the other sessions went, because this, to me, this is more fun as a blind playthrough of balancing, figuring things out in the thought process of it as you go, with being completely stuck to the point of it not being
What
fun,
a
needing
mess.
to
Usually
ask your
the
audience
horn
for
is
so
on
much
the
help.
hood, and not 2 cars down the road. How incredibly stupid.
I want a platypus
I'll save my
soft toy.
telekinetic
Okay, get that somehow eventually.
train with a magnet. What do you know?
Although I think,
I'll save
well,
my
not I think, I've
telekinetic
decided,
powers for later.
the next playthrough that I do, well, it's going to be another Mega Man fan game sampler, but
Yeah, that would really be super cool. But as long as nobody's
I'm
watching,
thinking
it would be
a
total
game
waste of effort.
that I've played after that would be nice. Because Kirby's Adventure, when I did the Backloggery
I'll
sampler,
save my
went over really well. I was pleased
I'll
to...
save my
Okay, so maybe we got to clean up this gunk first.
I'll save my
Oh, you can reach that.
I'll save my
What?
I'll save my
Rufus,
I'll save my
you can definitely operate all these things.
I'll save my
Fine.
I'll save my
I don't know what your problem is. Alright. I'll come back here later. There's probably something I can do right now, but I'll come back here later and figure out what else we have going. And I think it was... Oh, maybe there was another door over there. So yeah, thinking about playing something that I know how to play and am officially good at, and not just generally okay at the genre for next time. Oh, is this another... Kind of looks like, what, Maxwell from Scribblenauts in the middle there?
The mosaic depicts waving people and a farewell party with barbecued sausage and loads of white confetti. No, that's just my blood circulation because I'm trying so hard. I need more light. That must be a piece of one of the mosaics. And hey! Someone has scribbled something on it. Where's the rest of the message? This mosaic is... Sometimes I solve puzzles so fast I don't even register it myself.
Alright, let's see what else we got.
The only light back here. Only mud and dust. That's all I believe there's a tool that was specifically designed to remove dirt.
Someone
At least,
else?
I think Tony once made.
Can we wipe
Before
gum
I get
all
to
over
work
it?
here, I should clean a little bit. Ugh, did I really say that just now? A stone. Nah, I better skip any references to stone or derivatives.
Now, Scribblenauts, that's a game that might be interesting to stream. The controls... I've only played the original, and I own, I think, Super Scribblenauts as well, which I haven't tried yet. But the controls aside, which can be very tricky to get to work as elegantly as you'd like them to. There's some really fun creative solutions you can come up with.
Filthy. What are you going to do now, you bloated piece of hygiene requisite?
I've come up with some really ridiculous solutions to things. One of my personal favorite... Oh, maybe I should just save it and show some of the things on stream at some point. But one of my favorites being something... I was like attaching an escalator to a unicorn, and the unicorn ran away, except the escalator got turned upside down and just like ran over top of him and
there must be
moved him quickly to the other side of the map, something like that.
A stone? No, I bet.
Okay, so I can probably use this to clean up things.
If I soak
a rock.
oil, I won't be able to clean anything with it anymore. I'll remember that for future use.
Well, that's where I could pour the booze that I don't have. Put some gum.
Nah, my coat has enough oil stains. I want to look cool. The input panel for the elevator code. We used to have one of those at our front door until I found out the password. R-U-F-U. That wasn't it. Maybe this? R-U. Nah, I've tried that. But what else could it be? I can't see whether... Plus, I don't have a match to shed light on the bottom. Too bad. I can't see whether it's full or not.
Weather? You can't see weather? Oh, there's other stuff. Hey.
What are you going to do now?
Do you not want the soap?
I see a potential hard hat with propeller propulsion.
I like it.
A flower pot for fast-growing giant vines. The possibilities are limitless.
Whoa!
One should always have a bucket in one's coat pocket. The soap is filthy. What are you going to do now?
So, are you telling me I'm going to need to do another one of these make a cleaning solution puzzles like I did in the beginning with the boiling water? Let me just see if I can straight up mop it without it being wet.
Well, this alone won't do for mopping.
No, of course not.
I also need Tony, or at least.
I'm sorry, I just skipped through something funny. Alright, so let's see if we can go back to the other... where are we going, Rufus? Let's see if we can go... Was there anything else here? Go as far right as we could, yes. Okay. So we had this barrel with water. Let's see what happens when we put the bucket to it. Excellent.
Brilliant. I'll finally get rid of this nasty taste. Okay, new mission. Foamy.
Doesn't look like a squirrel.
Why do I have to try every combination? Now see where it got me.
Let's put a rock in there for good measure.
If I start using every single pebble with everything else in my inventory, I'll never reach Elysium.
As long as your inventory doesn't grow beyond the things we can see on the screen right now. And actually, there's a surprising number of slots that I don't think we've used and may not ever use. Alright, let's go back and mop this sucker. That would be a fun adventure game. Trick the main character into cleaning the house.
Historians will never learn about this bit.
That was easy.
Crap, the mop broke. What an unfortunate occurrence. A piece of glass is missing.
Surprise! I think I know how to fix that.
Crabs in a strip club.
What?
There's the dancing pole, and some crabs over there.
You're just making this up.
Cocktail sauce. And hey! Someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. Saucy. Could be something else, though. I need more light. There's a mount. There are mirrors that can... Or...
Alright, So let's put this into there.
Well, will you believe that? The stone won't stick. What now?
Maybe if we gum it up? Where are we at?
Whoopsie daisy. Who's the genius who stuck some gum on it? Oh yeah, that was...
Interesting. You can unstick it, as though there may be a separate use for the gum? Huh. Alright,
Nah, I need more light.
Alright, well I can't do that until I get light. And I need something to set the torch on fire. I've got a stick. Maybe I can use that to beat it against something?
Why bother? It's a sharp... If I start using... Who's the genius who stuck some gum on it? Oh yeah, that... Why bother? It's a sharp...
Okay, well... Let's see.
The only light...
Can I light anything on fire?
Uh-huh. This, at least, is where it's not going. The pieces are falling into place, very slowly.
Excellent. I approve.
Never! This Isle of Destruction is my present to posterity. How else should historians be
Hi,
able
Kirby.
to retrace my
You tested.
fabulous deeds?
Alright, so, what else? Got the torch there that we you know what? I'm gonna collect the torch for the time being and maybe set it on fire first. Can we stick it in the pool?
Wow! The cotton candy simply imploded.
What? Did you just... You just wasted my exploding fiery cotton candy. I need to go back and do it again. Although, I guess that's good because it means there's more than one way that you can get rid of your cotton candy if you want to replace it with a different one. Well, yeah, I guess in hindsight, no. It does not mix with water. That's true.
Pretty deep, and might be the nuclear... Yeah, that would... But as long as nobody's watching, it would...
Okay. Curiosity, can I mop up any?
Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need... Well, depend. Well, this alone won't do. I also
already
need...
ate the candy.
Well, to be in the mood, and so...
We know what happens with the candy. Okay.
If I start using...
Yeah, I tried to eat the cotton candy as well, and it didn't like that. Interesting. Can I get in here? That didn't seem to be an option before.
I'll save my...
Okay, so... I still think something somehow needs to get drained here for me to do anything. Which is probably not something I
What do you know?
have any control over right now.
I'll save my...
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to like the idea of me messing with anything over here. And I don't have any magnets, and I have a mop handle, but wait.
I'll save my telecon...
I have another thing that I can put cotton candy on.
This says, the circumference of the to-be cotton-candied stick may not exceed 2.0 millimeters. The to-be cotton-candied stick? Who hired that guy?
I want anchovies!
Come on, be useful! Stubborn thing.
I want gum.
Not necessary. Come on, be useful.
Dude, what are you pushing, Rufus? Poker with the stick.
I could make a mobile for you, like my father used to, from pointy stones, shards, and barbed wire. If you have such a glittering thing hanging over your bed, you don't want to get up anymore.
Was that just a hint of some kind of puzzle we have yet to discover? Yep, I was still using the mop handle.
Whoopsie daisy.
Okay, so I'm feeling the sense of it probably being a good idea to call it a night soon, because then I'll have some time to think about all of the different things that we can do without boring people on stream as I wander around and figure things out.
The only light.
So I give this... Oh, there's another place I can go. Ah, right. We've been here already.
Damn. Does anything work here at all?
Okay, so the elevator control, we know where to find that.
Time is on my side.
Or the
Today,
elevator code.
I'm gonna leave
That's the
Deponia.
thing that we glue into the wall. Good night, Kirby
Clock
Pink.
stopped.
I'm not going to be far behind you.
Huh, but that will not...
Yeah, and then we probably need to fill it up with some sort of oil, and then get this going. So this is probably not somewhere I need to be right now. So I just need some way to make fire, and I don't think there's two sticks I can bang together to get that yet, but maybe. So I'm gonna give this some thought, and then maybe we'll discover something next time. So here we go. Let's save our game. And we'll come back to this next time. So thank you for joining me for this live stream of Deponia, and I'll be back at it again some other time, maybe this Friday or maybe sometime next week. But in the meantime, if you want to get caught up on previous episodes, or if you want to get caught up on this episode if you missed any part of it, this will be on YouTube in the next day or two. Flashman85 Live, and there's all sorts of other stuff that you can find. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch if you're not watching this on Twitch right now. Follow me on Facebook, and then you'll get notifications about when I'm planning to go live. So thank you everybody, and have a good night.